Augustine Onwumere did not just wake up one morning with everything figured out. Like many entrepreneurs, he started small, with a big dream and even bigger determination. In the early days, it was about survival, not luxury. He understood that real success is built brick by brick, often with sweat than sleep. By his side was Jane, not just a wife, but a partner in every sense of the word. She wasn't the kind to sit in the background while things unfolded. She was in the thick of it. Together, they shared the burden of decisions, the sting of setbacks, and the thrill of small victories. The couple took calculated risks, the kind that could either change your life or wreck it completely. But they had one advantage: unity. While the business world can be unpredictable, they were each other's constant, and that made all the difference. They built not just companies, but an empire, spanning real estate, education, and hospitality. And behind those headlines of success are years of trial and error, nights of planning, and a stubborn refusal to quit. Today, their name stands as a symbol of what happens when vision meets consistency, and when marriage becomes a true partnership in both life and business. In Nigeria's fast-evolving real estate industry, one name stands out: PWAN Group. Behind this empire is not just one remarkable entrepreneur, but two: Dr. Augustine Onwumere and Dr. Jane Obioma Onwumere, a husband and wife team who turned hardship into a billion-naira enterprise that is transforming property ownership in Africa. The power couple. Dr. Augustine Onwumere was born in Osu local government area of Imo State, but raised in Lagos. From an early age, he was immersed in the world of business. At just 8 years old, he was helping in his father's store, Tunisin Pharmacy, learning the basics of trade, customer service, and the discipline of managing a small business. Although he went on to study biochemistry at the University of Lagos, Augustine's entrepreneurial drive never faded. He always knew he wanted to build something that could change lives. Dr. Jane Obioma Onwumere's journey was equally rooted in determination, a woman of vision and resilience. She would later become president and group managing director of Property World Africa Network, the very company she co-founded with her husband. When Jane entered the real estate market, many doubted she could succeed in an industry dominated by men, but time would prove them wrong. The Onwumere's breakthrough did not come easily. At one point, they faced severe financial hardship. They were homeless, unable to raise 300,000 for rent, and had to move between 13 temporary accommodations over a period of 2.5 years. Their turning point came during a full gospel businessmen fellowship meeting. There, a simple real estate flyer sparked an idea that would change their lives and Nigeria's property industry forever. With only 25,000 naira in startup capital, they set up their first office in the corner of a friend's restaurant, just a table and a chair. While Augustine hit the streets of Lekki and Lagos Island, distributing flyers and speaking to potential clients, Jane handled calls and coordinated inquiries. From day one, they shared the same mission to make property ownership affordable and accessible to everyday Nigerians. They began sourcing affordable plots in developing areas with strong potential for value appreciation. These bridged the gap between dreams and reality for many families. Before PWAN launched in March 2012, Nigeria's real estate sector was plagued by outdated systems and disputes over agent commissions. Many newcomers were shut out of the industry. The Onwumeres changed these by introducing a network marketing structure into property sales. Everyone in a transaction earned fair and timely commissions, removing friction and fostering collaboration. They built a new class of professionals, independent business development executives, later known as PWAN consultants and partners. As president and group MD, Dr. Jane played a central role in the company's rise. She pioneered the use of a 5x5 matrix network marketing approach in real estate, creating a robust network of over 300,000 independent professionals. The PWAN business owners. In the company's first 9 years, PWAN established about 250 exclusive residential estates across Nigeria. It also became the single corporate entity with the largest land bank across southwest, southeast, and south-south Nigeria. Under Jane's leadership, PWAN grew into a network of close to 100 companies, setting benchmarks in both Nigerian and global business history. Both Augustine and Jane are committed to giving back. PWAN's social responsibility projects include borehole installations, solar lighting, roadworks, and education support. Jane is known for her philanthropy, donating to the needy, and running empowerment, education, and mentoring programs. She has received numerous awards, including the Sun Man of the Year award. From its humble start in Lagos, PWAN now operates in over 28 Nigerian states and has expanded internationally to the USA, Ghana, Kenya, and Rwanda. Nigeria's property sector still faces challenges like complex title registration processes. Augustine has been a vocal advocate for reforms to make land acquisition easier and more transparent, which he believes will attract more investors and boost state economies. The Onwumere's goal is clear: eliminate poverty and helplessness by giving people the tools to own property and build wealth. Their work has created ripples across communities, from first-time homeowners to thriving entrepreneurs empowered through PWAN. What began as a desperate search for shelter has become one of Africa's most inspiring real estate success stories. Augustine and Jane Onwumere, the Igbo Billionaire couple, are proof that vision, resilience, and a commitment to empowering others can transform not only lives but entire industries.